So for the last couple of times that we've been out dowsing, we've been in the Velka Baba area looking to map the two energy lines across the hill and over to the next crossing point by the three crosses. So this is the area just north of Brno, and we started out just by these two little lakes looking for the two energy lines, and we almost parked in them, which is something that seems to happen quite frequently and is something of a weirdness about hunting energy lines. So we almost immediately found the female line, and a little bit later the male line, along with several other energy lines as well that seem to be either passing through or moving parallel with the major 90 pace wide energy lines. The female line seems to like water and wells. We then moved over to Velka Baba proper, and this is the top of the hill, and here we found the female line crossing the hill, which is rather interesting because Velka Baba means big grandmother, big witch, something like that, definitely female. And we spent some time validating where we'd found the lines before and experimenting a bit. Eva decided to see if she could dowse the energy line using this makeshift dowsing rod with a piece of wood, and she discovered that indeed she could, which just goes to show that the dowsing rod itself is just an instrument that reflects basically picking up the energy line subconsciously within your psyche, I guess you could say. So we spent some time around the hill trying to find the energy lines, trying to validate them together, trying to determine which one was which, and eventually discovered that in fact the energy lines had switched. So where did they cross? And that brings us to this point in the valley. Not a church, not a glorious Templar church, not a wonderful landscape, but somebody's back garden with a very, very sad feeling to it. We were a little bit surprised and a little bit upset, to be honest. It's not always that the energy lines cross at some glorious, magnificent cathedral or church or some big spa waterfall or something significant. In this case, it is basically down in the valley, somewhere in these back gardens. From there, we decided to go a little bit further across, and this is the other side of the Velka Baba hill. Found the two lines coming down this hill and crossing the main village road here, and then we proceeded on towards the Brno reservoir and point 4 on the map, where again I parked the car, found this well, and immediately dowsed the female 90 pace wide energy line up through that road there from one well to another well or drainage facility. The male line was found a little bit further up the road along with some of the other lines that we'd found. So by now we'd managed to track the line across the hill and onwards towards the lake, and that's what it looks like after a couple of days of dowsing work. We'll now be trying to move from there to by the three crosses, where we know there's an outside church, and we'll be practicing our dowsing skills out in the forest at the very first opportunity that we get. Please do visit us at earthmagicbrno.com. Please do subscribe, like and share. Thank you.